The D.C. Representative Eleanor Holmes Norton is pushing to remove the Emancipation statue from Lincoln Park because she says that, in quote, the statue fails to note in any way how enslaved African Americans pushed for their own emancipation. But the memorial depicts exactly that reality. It depicts a courageous Archer Alexander who risked his life to be free. And it depicts a courageous President Lincoln that paid for his convictions with his life. This Emancipation Memorial, also known as the Freedmen's Memorial, was paid for by the funds raised by former slaves. Yes, you heard me. Former slaves paid for this monument that's still sitting here in Washington, D.C., that now these dismantlers want to remove. They wanted to honor President Lincoln. That's what these former slaves wanted to do. And they built this memorial, Emancipation. And today it belongs to we, the American people. All of us. And it's too important in American history to be hidden away in a museum just to appease a mob or the insecurity of those that think that they need safe space. You know, the civil rights movement was animated with the imagery of the Bible, of enslaved Israelites, and the appeal to Pharaoh was always, let my people go. I mean, you guys remember this. The Israelites were liberated then by their God. It was the same God that sent them into slavery. Yep. And they were admonished by their own God to not forget that slavery. This Freedmen's Memorial captures deeply and truly the American struggle toward her promise of a more perfect union. It captures the lives of the people that are very different. They come from all types of backgrounds, just like we do. But they were working from their own stations toward mutual American ideals. That's what's at stake. They keep telling us that we're systemically racist and we all look behind each other's eyeballs and see race, race, and more race. And we all know that is not true. So I appeal to you today to help us save this monument for public view. I want you to visit my website, urbancure.org, and sign our petition to leave this beautiful work of amazing art for our children and for our grandchildren to experience. I salute President Trump. He signed an executive order to establish a new National Garden of American Heroes as a result of this tension of pulling down the statues. He wants to do this garden. He stated that the garden would include statues of American heroes from all walks of American life. So in addition to my petition to save the historical and sacred treasure of the Emancipation statue, I propose that President Trump selects this location in Lincoln Park to be the home of that National Garden, and that the park then is renamed Lincoln Unity Park. To not only capture the theme of American heroism that illuminates all ethnicities in our nation, but also to shine a light on our one set of principles and on our one God. Thank you for joining me again here on Cure America with Star Parker, and I'll see you again next week.